I, Kinika Arora, welcome you all to Smart India International Hackathon 2022. Well, every event is incomplete without the blessings of Ma Saraswati, so may I please invite all the dignitaries for lamp lighting ceremony. Your presence is a reflection of the importance that is attached to the commitment of Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies to quality augmentation of student education. We seek to be inspired by your gracious presence. I am glad to invite Dr. M. N. Jha, Dean Academics, for the welcome address.
So in order to meet the objective of MIC, we have established Institute Innovation Cell, IIC, to encourage, inspire, nurture young students towards conducting various innovation and entrepreneurship-related activities that we do always. Identify and reward innovation and share success stories. Organize workshop, seminar, interactions with entrepreneurs to create a mentor for students' innovation. Also, one of the objectives of this IAC is to organize hackathon idea competition along with some other related activities. I personally and Tecnia in general feel proud to let the students participate in a Smart India Hackathon. Few lines on hackathon and SIH I would like to share with you. Hackathon, again, this is the vision, one of the very important part what the government of India initiated under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. It is a big innovative competition where engineering students, along with software and hardware engineers and computer science students, you are a very important part thereof, to pitch their ideas to solve real-life social, national, and global problems. My colleagues and students, and I wish good luck. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now I request Professor Dr. M. N. Jha, Dean Academics, to kindly declare the internal hackathon for Smart India Hackathon 2022 to open.
I personally, on behalf of TIAS, is glad to declare opening of the internal hackathon 2022. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to appraise that there are 14 teams and they will be judged on the basis of novelty of the idea, complexity, clarity as per format, feasibility, practicability, sustainability, scale of impact, user experience, and potential for future work progression. I would like to welcome and introduce our jury members for today. Mr. Sanchit Raj is a senior software engineer, HMI Firewall Department in Incido. Dr. Vishal Khatri. Dr. Vishal Khatri, Associate Professor, BPIT, GGS IP University. Professor Dr. M.N. Jha, Dean Academics, Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. Professor Dr. Sandeep Kumar, Department of Management Sciences, Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. Mr. Ajay Doreja, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Applications, Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. This is my privilege to abreast you all with the pointers of the competition. So no more than 4 slides are allowed. Each team will get 15 minutes to present your PPT. 10 minutes are for the presentation, 5 minutes for question answer session. The team should constitute of 6 members, that is 1 team leader and 5 team members. And it must include 1 female member. Strict adherence to these points are required, otherwise the team will be disqualified. With this, I would like to invite our first team, that is the 6 innovators, whom the team leader is Dipanshu Tomar.
I am Dipanshu Tomar and my team members are going to participate in Smart India Hackathon 2022 on the topic of providing medical facilities using drone. And our theme is drone and robotics. And our team title is a life-saving gadget. And our team name is the 6 innovators. Furthermore, Kunika Mandola will carry on with the presentation.
Hello everyone, myself Kunika Mandola. Now I am telling you about the problems which is faced by the drone. First problem is in India there are too much traffic on road. As we know India में बहुत सारा traffic होता है road में, तो उस purpose के लिए हम drone को use कर सकते हैं medical facilities को पहुंचाने के लिए. Second is in case of pandemic or bad weather, तो जैसे अभी पैंडेमिक आया था तो उस केस में लॉकडाउन हो गया था, तो उस केस में हम ड्रोन्स की मदद से सारी मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज़ दे सकते हैं. थर्ड, देयर आर वेरी नैरो एंड अनरीचेबल स्ट्रीट. इंडिया में बहुत सारी छोटी छोटी स्ट्रीट्स हैं जहाँ पे हमारा एम्बुलेंस नहीं जा सकता, तो वहाँ पे हम ड्रोन्स की मदद से मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज़ दे सकते हैं. नाउ तुषार सोहल इज कंटिन्यू.
Hello everyone, my name is Tushar Sohal and I will be explaining design and prototypes. तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज ड्रोन कंसिस्ट ऑफ 4 प्रोपेलर. हमारे ड्रोन में 4 प्रोपेलर होंगे जिसकी वजह से वो उड़ने में उसको हेल्प करेगा. नाइट विजन कैमरा होगा जो अगर रात को कोई भी कुछ दिक्कत होती है तो हमारा ड्रोन रात को भी आपकी हेल्प कर सके. कैमरा होगा इंफ्रारेड्स की, मान लो कोई चीज़ आ जाती है, बर्ड वगैरह आ जाती है तो आपको वो बहुत उसको सेफ रहेगा बर्ड्स वगैरह के लिए भी. और जीपीएस ट्रैकर जिसकी वजह से आप ट्रैक कर पाओगे कि ये हमारा ड्रोन कहाँ है या आपकी जो भी आपने मेडिसिन वगैरह मंगवाई है वो कहाँ तक पहुँची. ड्रोन है वेट लोड टू लोड वेट. इसमें मतलब जितने ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम कोशिश करेंगे कि इसमें मेडिसिन या जो भी आपने मंगवाया वो आ सके. थैंक यू.
Good morning guys, my name is Yash Parashar and I'm gonna tell you about the technologies which gonna used in our project. Basically technologies are the base of the any of the project, and here our technology gonna be used as IoT, artificial intelligence and robotics. Basically IoT is gonna used as for GeoFi schemes which gonna provide us a vast area of coverage. And artificial intelligence gonna be scan humans in various empty fields which gonna be used infrared. For example, we are in empty fields and want some medicines and emergency utilities. So how can we define that this particular man is human or this particular man is animal? So the infrared and the artificial intelligence is used in here. And the robotics, basically the designs of our drone based on robotics infrastructures and the IoT stuff and all. Now my friend Tushar Shivam Thakran will tell you the rest of the PPT. Thank you so much.
Good morning, myself Shivam Thakran and I'm here to represent my topic, benefits. And the first and main benefit of medical facilities providing by drone, it is very easy to approach, and we will issue a toll-free number and we will issue an app which is very easily accessible by all public. And the second benefit of it is the less manpower needed. In the drone facility, there is no driver required to deliver the medical facility to the general public. And the third and the main point is faster delivery with zero pollution and zero carbon emission. As the rising price of petrol, it is also very best and the main benefit of drones. And the last is the real-time tracking by app. And by the process of GPS, it can be tracked easily in the app.
Any questions?
The question what she raised is very, very important. It is not necessary that every flat will have the balcony. In case there is not, what you will do, number one. Number two, in India, it is very important to tackle the street light. You discuss about the narrow road, fine. Street light, hanging wires, zigzag wires, here and there. So it is very difficult to make the drone navigate over there. What you plan for that? Because the example what you have and we have for Western countries, they have already managed underground wiring system. They already manage it. So these two very important points, you need to convince us that your system is a robust system to tackle all this. Thank you.
Yeah, sir, as we already mentioned here, that we're gonna fly our drone on specific height. So the drug abuse won't be able, possibly, because there are lots of children who are running on the streets and see, look, this is a drone, let's catch him. So all this solution is a height based, you know, these cables, drone abuse, street lights. If we are gonna fly our drone on specific height, for example, 20 meters, 30 meters, we can vary our height on situations like we are flying in Silampur, like slum area. So we're gonna fly it on very high height, such as 50 meters.
What is the feasibility of your project? What will be the range of your that robotics?
What is the range of your robotics?
जो आपका ये जो आपने बनाया है, इसका कितना रेंज होगा? How much area it will take?
200 meters.
There must be one square in front of the external, always. Stand over there and represent interactive.
What will be the range of the drone?
So it will be of 200 meters.
So in 200 meters, how it will be feasible to supply the things?
Actually, sir, the range won't matter because we will be using high power density, power cells. So even if it goes out of range, we will be able to connect it. We will be able to deliver our medical facilities. It will be decided according to the delivering location.
Only 200 meter it is the range.
No, sir, it can exceed also.
And who will handle that drone? One person will handle that drone. In which direction it is going on or moving on?
Yes, sir. Who will
Particularly, one person will handle or automatically machines will handle?
No, sir, only one person will handle. One person will handle.
You required one person per drone.
Yes.
To deliver the things.
Yes.
So it will be it will not cost effective, no?
No, sir, it will be cost effective as there is no need of petrol, no need of driver, no need of bike or any convenience.
No, definitely, but one person is required to handle that drone.
There will be only one person, sir. There will be no need of 3 to 4 persons.
Can you explain what kind of facility, medical facility you will provide through the drone?
Medicines, एकदम oxygen cylinders.
And oxygen cylinder, is it possible to go through the drone?
सर मास्क तो ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर छोटे भी होते हैं ना सर, एकदम इमीडिएट चाहिए किसी को,
How
थोड़ी है कि बड़ा
how much weight they can carry? Do you know?
10 to 15 kg.
Are you sure?
Sir, your photo. Sir,
Your voice is not audible.
Are you sure how much weight it can carry? Drone can carry?
सर ये अभी होगा ना, अभी सॉल्यूशन ढूंढा है, अभी इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे.
Dear students, first of all, you need to be check here the possibilities. Possibility means if you providing the medical facilities. So what kind of medical facility you can provide through the drone? Okay, so first of all, you need to identify it. Second, the range of the drone. That is the most important thing that you keep in mind. The range is very limited. If you are saying that you are providing the facility to the slum area, it is not possible to go the drone there. Okay. And one more thing that just I want to ask the question from you. What kind of technology you are going to use?
So we are using IoT, Internet of Things, we are using robotics and artificial intelligence.
Internet of Things. Yes. Why you are using this Internet of Things?
For GPS purpose, sir.
GPS purposes. There is connection between IoT and GPS. I think there is no connection between GPS and IoT.
Sir, our drone required internet connectivity. For that, we need IoT and sir, for app purpose.
Dear, IoT is the collection of sensors. Okay, there is no connectivity between IoT and GPS. Dear, Internet of Things just basically the connection between the sensors. Okay, first of all, you need to clarify about this IoT. What is IoT? Then you can use this technology. Okay, these questions you should be ready for that for the next phase. Okay, thank you from my side.
Yeah, we will look at it.
Okay, thank you.
What I am asking, it is not a new idea. You know? We have already seen in the Mumbai, they have Domino delivered the pizza through the drone. Okay. How it is different when we are talking about the idea? Pakistan, every day they are going to sending the drone with arms. They have also the technology with the weight. So, from my side, this is not a new idea. What is new that is going to be included in this drone techniques from your sides?
न्यू हमारे में ये है कि जो आप बात कर रहे हो जैसे जोमेटो वगैरह या इनको जो अभी मिला है कि ये अब आपको डिलीवरी वगैरह कर सकते हैं ये फूड वगैरह की, पर मेडिकल में ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। और जो ये फूड वगैरह डिलीवर हो रहा है ये काफ़ी अच्छी जगह हो रहा है जहाँ ये आसानी से पहुँच सके, पर हमारा तो ये है ना कि हम स्ट्रीट्स वगैरह में या हर किसी को पहुँचाना चाह रहे हैं मेडिकल सर्विस इन केस ऑफ ट्रैफिक।
From the legal sides, government has not given, Indian government, they have not given permission to deliver or supply any types of product from the drone.
हमारा भी आइडिया है ना, तो अगर ये होता है सक्सेसफुल तो हम परमिशन भी लेंगे।
Okay, thank you.
So now concept is also there. It's not a single drone affair. It's going to a swarm drones. Swarm drone technology is also coming up over there. You have got 100 drones at a single point of time can deliver kits to 100 different locations. That's a swarm drone, and that has also been segmented by the army in these areas.
Yes, sir.
So just like the carpet bombing has been done, cluster bombing has been there. Says the cluster drones are always there. All drones are moving in a sync. All drones are controlled through one control system. So there can be 100 drones and they can be controlled through one system control system, and that can also be possible to reach out to different soldiers in different areas as far as different quadrants. Quadrants means x-axis and y-axis. Means latitude and longitude types. You can, at a similar point of time, you can deliver 100 different parcels to 100 different soldiers at different location, even for their medication part, even for their food stuffings part, at different things. So this is a simple thing. You have to give it a right, you can say, understanding on the things, how it will be used for that part. I think so. Idea is good, but little bit more research is required.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone hands?
Now I would like to request Dr. Ajay Kumar, Director TIAS, to please come and say a few words and motivate the students for today's event.
College team, college faculty members, nodal centers, they are going to bring in a grand finale, and there is going to be a prize to be won. 1 lakh plus problem statements are there. But we are going to have a new learning experience on this. If you have been selected, then also good. If you are not selected, then also the thing should not stop over here. This is the mindset. We have to solve the problem. India is plenty of problems, and solutions is required where there is a problem of population, big population, and the solution is required. Only IT can bring in the solutions. So you have to use those things, how I can save the time, how I can save the efforts, and how I can be able to deliver the goods to the right requirements. Once you are coming in over here, you please make the title. Title should be catchy. The title of the project which you are working on, that should be catchy. Then what kind of technology you are going to use, that should be presentable. Then the description of the idea. What are the nitty-gritty description of the technology you're going to use? That is to be taken up. And it's all stage is yours, and without taking much of time, I feel that the next team is waiting and we can start proceeding for the second team onwards. Thank you, all the best students. Keep it up.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would like to invite Team Code Shark.
Good afternoon, my dear friends. Myself, Mayank, and here we all are gathered to represent our presentation, and our problem statement title is how to use Aadhaar number of student to identify fake enrollment, duplication and authentication of student. Our team name is the Code Shark. Before to represent our presentation, we give thanks to our honorable director, Dr. Ajay sir, who give this wonderful opportunity to represent our presentation in front of you. Now I request Mudit to handle the mic.
Good morning, everyone. So the solutions for this are we can link Aadhaar card number during the time of enrollment, and Aadhaar card is identity proof for anyone. As you know, Aadhaar card number is used to link your identity with 12-digit individual identification number, so that we can use Aadhaar card number during the enrollment time. It helps in reducing the fake enrollment and duplication. Thank you.
Now, these are the cases or uses of Aadhaar card. Basically, Aadhaar card are used in colleges and schools and in various examinations. Every student, it is mandatory for every student to carry Aadhaar card with him. Or for major examinations, Aadhaar card is mandatory because in various examinations,
the biometric device, face recognition and eyes recognition is the key part, which helps us anyone to depend on how the things has to be worked on. During the enrollment number, one can get one authentication, and the identity proof can be verified with the help of these things. Basically, Aadhaar card is one thing at which we all the things are linked. Like in the technology stack flowchart, you can see the biometric device and the all 10 fingers printouts has been taken.
Now I request that you have any query in our topic, then you ask.
Students, what I understood your project is that before at the time of enrollment, your Aadhaar card must be linked with your enrollment number, and at the time of examination, it must be verified with that technique.
Yes, sir.
How it will be feasible, the things in the examination, feasibility of your project?
Said during the exam.
How you will make feasible that technique? You can make tell the process from the start. How you will take the things at the start, and how you will deliver the things at the institution level, and then at all the levels. How it will be executed?
सर जो आधार कार्ड होता है बेसिकली वो कोई भी चीज़ में यूज़ होता है. नाउअडेज जो आधार कार्ड है वो हर एक किसी भी चीज़ में यूज़ होता है. लाइक आपके बैंक डिटेल्स हो या कुछ भी हो, वो तक आधार कार्ड के साथ लिंक्ड हुए हैं. तो अगर हम एनरोलमेंट नंबर या फिर हम
फर्स्टली इफ यू वांट टू मेक द थिंग्स linked with the Aadhaar card, then you have to communicate to the at the government level. Enrollment point of view.
Yes sir.
आधार लिंक्ड एडमिट कार्ड ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे एग्जामिनेशंस कंडक्ट करवा रही है ऑलरेडी आपके सीईटी लेवल पे, नेशनल लेवल पे करवा रही है. इवन योर अटेंडेंस कैन बी मार्क विद आधार लिंक्ड. आप यहाँ पे बायोमेट्रिक में जाते हैं, आप अपनी आंख दिखाएं तभी अटेंडेंस होगी. 75% जिसकी पूरी होगी वो बच्चा बैठ जाएगा एग्जाम में, और जिसकी 70% नहीं होगी वो घर बैठ जाएगा. So you can give many outputs over here. Even attendance part, you can mention those things. You can internal marks, you can profiling of the student, profiling of the candidate, in which age group the country's population is, how much technocrats they are, how much wisdom do they have, skill set do they have. All profiling can be done on the Aadhaar link system.
Yes, sir.
Dear, do you know how many students are in India?
Around यूथ ही बहुत ज़्यादा है हमारे मेनली तो
So is it possible to get register them into this Aadhaar link? Do you know about the NAD, NAD? National Academy Depository. Government has started this project in 2020 to get register all the certificates of the students in a one place.
डिजिटल लॉक की तरह
National Academic
Digilog.
Depository. So they have decided, but they have dropped the idea because it is not possible to connect all of the university and all the students in a single place. How much cloud storage is required? Do you know?
यस सर
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Team Kotshak. Now I would like to request Team Dynamic to please come on the stage.
Good morning, one and all present here. I would like to thank Dean Sir for providing us an opportunity in providing a solution to the government for the problem of buffer stock. So our team name is Dynamic. So our topic for the presentation is smart buffer stock, and it comes under the theme of agriculture, food tech and rural development. I would like Samar to continue further.
I am here to present on a topic, buffer stock. So what actually buffer stock is? Buffer stock is a scheme or a system in which buys and stores stocks at the same time of good harvest to prevent price falling.
Now further we will discuss the problems about the buffer stock. So the first problem is cost of buying excess supply could be quite high for the government and it may require higher taxes. It could even encourage the excess use of chemicals for the maximum yield so that we can use it for the further longer period. Government agencies may have poor information about the surplus, like how much to buy it, what price should be set, and how much is the surplus. Is the surplus sufficient for the longer period of time or not?
Causes and effect of buffer stock on people and farmers. It is created by government to distribute these food grains in dishes areas among the poorer people of the society at lower price than the market price. It maintains food supplies and avoid shortage.
So moving forward, we would be discussing about the solution to the problem of smart buffer stock. First of all, our motive is creating an app wherein we would provide the date, time and place of the buffer stock and it will maintain the record. Moving forward, we will also maintain the temperature and quality of the buffer stock, because due to which there are some fruits and vegetables which has an expiry date.
आपका आइडिया जो है हाँ जी उसका टाइटल क्या है स्मार्ट बफर स्टॉक स्मार्ट बफर स्टॉक तो ये स्मार्ट बफर स्टॉक कहीं पे भी नहीं लिखा है आपने कहीं पे भी मेंशन नहीं किया है सो यू हैव टेकन द थिंग्स हाउ मच द लैंड इज अंडर एग्रीकल्चर हैव यू स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम देयर
Yes, sir.
How much is the land is under agriculture and under what crop? What crop is?
Basically, like in warehouses, there is
Warehouses is storage.
Yes, sir.
Buffer stock does not start from storage.
Yes, sir.
Buffer stock starts from when we have to sow the crop. Planning is from the crop. Agriculture. So how much cultivation land we have, what we are cultivating on that land, what is going to be yield produced after 3 months or 4 months or 5 months, how much is the yield, what kind of the variety of the seeds they are growing on that, and how much the stock you have to maintain. Then you have to have a population area, how much population in which part of the country, what kind of food stuff they are required to consume, the consumption pattern of those areas and how it can be replenished. Then you have to work off the economic order quantity and the ABC analysis.
Yes, sir.
So
Inventory analysis.
Our main focus is maintaining the buffer stock in a smarter way. मतलब समझ लो कि फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स एक जगह स्टोर हुए तो उनका टेम्परेचर ऊपर नीचे होता रहता है ड्यू टू वेदर चेंज.
नहीं वो टेम्परेचर that is with the warehousing, that's not a buffer stock.
Yes, sir.
Dear students, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Have you developed this prototype?
No, sir. We are planning.
To do
You are planning.
Yes,
So
sir.
what kind of a sensor you are going to use for the temperature measuring?
Sir, it will be regarding like it will be installed in the warehouse itself.
Do you know the name of the sensor by which we can measure the temperature?
Celsius or Fahrenheit? Sensor.
First of all, you are going to the hackathon. Hackathon generally not basic related to your theory part. That is related to your coding, software, and hardware. So what kind of technology you are going to use in this prototype? And there are a number of parameters you need to keep in mind because you are writing the solution: date, time, place of the buffer stock, temperature, quantity. How will you measure the quantity? Is there any sensors by which you can measure it is required, it is less?
Sir, it will be in the form of weights.
Tons.
Or tons.
First of all, you decide what kind of technology you are going to use in this prototype. Okay, students, just note down these questions and please be prepared before presenting anything. Okay.
Next team is fact architects.
Problem statement is basically developing a system for marking attendance for the employers working in an office. Basically, हम सबके साथ ये प्रॉब्लम फेस होती है कि हम लोग बिल्डिंग प्रेमाइसेस में जो है वो एंटर कर जाते हैं बट ड्यू टू शॉर्टेज ऑफ 4 to 5 मिनट्स हम लोग अपनी अटेंडेंस मार्क नहीं कर पाते. अटेंडेंस मार्क बेसिकली मैनी वे से हो सकती है, फॉर एग्जांपल पंचिंग मशीन्स और यूजिंग बायोमेट्रिक्स. ड्यू टू सम अंडर मेंटेनेंस और सम टेक्निकल इश्यूज वी आर नॉट एबल टू कैच आउट दैट टाइम ड्यूरेशन ऑफ 4 to 5 minutes. So for that, our team will be giving a solution and the rest will be continued by Vanshika.
थैंक यू दीक्षा. मैं शुरू करने से पहले सोल्यूशन सारे जूरी मेंबर्स, टीचर्स और मतलब सब फैकल्टी से पूछना चाहती हूँ कि कभी आप लोगों के साथ ऐसा हुआ है कि जैसे हम बिल्डिंग में तो पहुँच गए, जैसे ऑफिस में हम टाइम पे पहुँच गए बट हम बायोमेट्रिक स्कैन करने में 5-6 मिनट लेट हो गए तो हम अटेंडेंस नहीं मार्क कर पाए. फिर उस अटेंडेंस को मार्क करने के लिए हमें उस टीम के चक्कर काटने पड़ रहे हैं 10 बार कि हमारी अटेंडेंस मार्क कर दो. आई वॉज ऑन टाइम, मैं बिल्डिंग में टाइम पे आ गई थी, लिफ्ट नहीं काम कर रही थी, मुझे बॉस ने रोक लिया, कुछ भी. कभी हुआ है किसी के साथ ऐसा? दैट सोल्यूशन वी आर हेयर प्रेजेंटिंग. ये सबके साथ होता है और मेरे भी बहुत सारे फ्रेंड्स के साथ होता है तो उनको मैंने देख के सोचा. देखिए हम क्या सोच रहे हैं कि एक RFID सेंसर यूज़ करके हम जो बिल्डिंग, जैसे सपोज़ बहुत सारे ऑफिसेज जो होते हैं वो होते हैं मल्टी स्टोरी पे. जैसे सपोज़ 15th फ्लोर पे कोई ऑफिस है या फिर कोई ऐसा कैंपस है जैसे एमिटी टाइप कोई कैंपस है जिसमें अलग अलग बिल्डिंग्स हैं, अलग अलग ऑफिसेज हैं. जहाँ तक मैं एंट्री तो मैंने टाइम पर कर ली बट मैं अपने ऑफिस प्रेमाइसेस तक टाइम पे नहीं पहुँच पाई. तो उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे कि बिल्डिंग या फिर जो हमारा मेन गेट है पूरा उसका कैंपस का पूरा जो मेन गेट है उस पर हम 2 पोल्स लगाएंगे और डिफरेंट लाइक डायरेक्शंस गेट्स. सो वी आर यूजिंग दिस कि हम एक डेटाबेस डेवलप करेंगे. बेसिकली वो एक हाई एंड डेटाबेस होगा जिसमें जैसे सपोज़ मैं हूँ और मेरे जो ऑफिस की टाइमिंग्स है वो 9 to 5 की हैं. आई हैव टू एंटर द ऑफिस प्रेमाइसेस और द कैंपस प्रेमाइसेस बिफोर 9 AM से पहले मुझे एंटर करना है. मैं एंटर कर गई, ठीक है, 9 AM से पहले मैंने एंटर कर लिया. वो मेरे डेटाबेस में स्टोर हो जाएगा कि इसने या इस ID ने पहले 9 AM से पहले एंटर कर लिया है. बट जो उसको लिफ्ट में टाइम लग गया या जो बीच में 10 मिनट का टाइम लग गया, हम उसमें ड्यूरेशन देंगे कि 10 मिनट के टाइम में आपको ऊपर वाला जो आपके ऑफिस वाला बायोमेट्रिक है उसको स्कैन करना है, अदरवाइज आप लेट मार्क हो जाएंगे.
और जो हम पोल्स में यूज़ कर रहे हैं वो हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं RFID. और जो एक टैग यूज़ करेंगे जो हम उनको ID कार्ड में देंगे उसमें हम NFC यूज़ करेंगे. जो हमारा NFC होता है नियर फील्ड कम्युनिकेशन यूज़ करेंगे हम. और RFID रेडियो फ्रिक्वेंसी आइडेंटिफिकेशन जो हमारा पोल्स में यूज़ होगा वो उसको स्कैन करेगा और पता लगेगा कि हमारा अंदर पहुँच चुका है एक बंदा अंदर.
जब भी हमारे साथ होता है कि वो पर्सन उस एरिया को जैसे ही क्रॉस करे उसके लिए ये नहीं रुकना होगा कि वहाँ पे उसका स्कैन हुआ, जैसे ही वो क्रॉस करेगा जो लाइट्स हैं उस पोल्स के अंदर वो ग्रीन हो जाएंगी. इसका मतलब उसका मार्क हो चुका है. उसको बस यहाँ से डायरेक्ट आपको चलते चलते अपने ऑफिस तक जाना है. इसके अंदर ये होगा कि ज़्यादा पर्सनस जैसे होता है बायोमेट्रिक के पास खड़े हैं, अपना अंगूठा लगा रहे हैं या फेस दिखा रहे हैं, तो वो सब उसमें टाइम जो वेस्ट होता है उससे बचाएगा ये.
वी आर ओपन फॉर क्वेश्चंस.
RFID सिस्टम वही है जो मॉल्स के अंदर कपड़ों के ऊपर लगा होता है,
Right,
ठीक है ना. आईडी टैग होते हैं उस हर कपड़े में, कोई बाहर लिया होगा तो सेंसर बजने लग जाता है.
Exactly, yes.
You are using the same technology.
Right.
So that mark can be used as a logo, and that logo can be put in a brush over there to employee, and employee when is moving in, it can be tagged on one. It when is on sitting on the table, or the table when you're going to start the work, the same device can be there, and when he can catch this work has been started from his table. So even if he is off the table, that how much time is off the table,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
how
we are
much time
planning
is to gauge the efficiency of a product, efficiency of a person.
Right.
That can be worked on how much time he's been commuting. He's moving from one place to another place to some other place, disturbing all other persons, socializing. So that is going to waste the time. So that can be checked on.
Right.
So
Sir,
idea is good. We have seen it that it's possible. और इसमें सिंपल टेक्नोलॉजी है आपकी और ज़्यादा उसमें वो नहीं है और पॉसिबिलिटी है कि आप इसको लिंकअप करके सॉल्यूशन की तरफ ले जा सकते हैं.
You are saying that if the person is moving from one office to another, so how many sensors you have required? Do you know? There are lots of sensors required because if you want to catch each of the every persons, there are lot of sensors in the room is required.
सर इसका एक बेसिक सॉल्यूशन ये हो सकता है कि उनके फ़ोन के जो लोकेशन जीपीएस को ही हम ट्रैक कर लें कि जैसे अगर वो एक अब हमें इतना तो करेंगे नहीं कि एक जगह लगाए फिर दूसरी जगह, वो तो हर जगह गेट पर लगाना पड़ जाएगा हमें. तो उससे अच्छा है 2 मेन जगह हो गए, उसके बाद हम जब तक वो प्रेमाइसिस के अंदर हम उसकी लोकेशन ट्रैक रखेंगे.
So it would be better you can use the Wi-Fi because there are lots of app already made. Do you know about the Great HR app?
No sir.
Just Google it. You will see that Great HR is providing the same functionality that you are discussing here.
Okay sir.
Thank you from my side.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll start with Greenotech team. Right?
Good afternoon, one and all present here. Today, I, Ishti Jain, team leader of Greenotech, going to give the presentation on clean and green technology, and my problem statement is recycling app. Now, my teammate Archit Chawla will continue.
Good afternoon all. Myself Archit Chawla. We are working on both hardware and software. Software is the app and hardware is the smart dustbin. Firstly, we need to make an app. Then we will install a smart dustbin which have 2 departments. One department is for decomposable waste and another is for composable waste. Then we will install smart dustbins in every area. Then we can throw recycle waste. Then we can recycle waste and get benefits from it.
पूरा प्रोसेस सोलर पैनल से होगा तो दिस इज़ ऑल टेक्नोलॉजी. सो इसको मेंटेनेंस की ज़रूरत भी पड़ेगी. तो मेंटेनेंस के लिए गवर्नमेंट इसका फुल सुपरविजन करेगी. डेली सुपरविजन होगा इसका एट अ पर्टिकुलर टाइम एंड व्हेन इट विल बी फुल गवर्नमेंट विल बी नोटिफाइड दैट इट इज़ फुल एंड यू हैव टू विजिट देयर एंड यू हैव टू एम्प्टी इट. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू इट दिस इज़ अ गुड डील.
What is this team name? Team का नाम क्या था?
Greenotech.
Greenotech. So congratulations Greenotech for this novel idea. I just wanted to understand that you wanted to create a single dustbin.
No ma'am, it is a smart dustbin which we install in every corner of the cities.
The one dustbin which can be loaded with number of different types of
yes, ma'am,
waste,
yes, ma'am,
right?
Yes.
And then there will be a sensor inside the dustbin that will segregate this into different types of type of waste. For example,
yes,
decomposable or non-decomposable.
Yes, ma'am.
So how come, what will be the how the
Students at the
dustbin
back.
can understand whether it is a decomposable or non-decomposable waste?
जैसे वो प्लास्टिक है, जैसे वो ख़राब नहीं हो सकता तो उसको इन 2 कंपार्टमेंट होंगे. ऐप से जैसे स्कैन करेंगे ना तो उसमें ऑप्शन दिखा देगा ऐप में कि आपको कौन से तरीके का वेस्ट डालना है. तो जैसे हम उस पर क्लिक करेंगे तो उसमें जो विंडोज़ होगी स्मार्ट डस्टबिन में वो ओपन हो जाएंगी. तो उसमें वो थ्रो कर सकते हैं और वही स्कैनर लगा होगा, उसमें जो टाइप ऑफ वेस्ट डालेंगे उसमें वो स्कैन करके उसके हिसाब से रिवॉर्ड पॉइंट्स ऐप में ही आ जाएंगे.
That means the user has to choose that what type of waste that it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, students. Next team is Star Techies.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Ayushi, the team leader of Star Techies, and today we are here to discuss our problem statement, that is use of technology to overcome language, and our theme is smart education. Now, next, Pratik will continue.
Our idea is to develop an application for translating multiple languages. In this application is different from the other translating application because in this application, user will give their feedback, and due to the feedback, our application will develop, and user will get the points, and that point can be redeemed for the things which they want. Somehow this can be the vouchers or cash redeem points. In application we provide feedback of the translated output, और हर फीडबैक पे यूज़र को कुछ पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे और उन पॉइंट्स को वो रिडीम कर सकता है उन जैसे वाउचर्स के लिए, अदर गिफ्ट्स के लिए, कैश के लिए, एनीथिंग कैन बी हैपन. मतलब हम इसके लिए एक यूपीआई मोड भी प्रोवाइड करेंगे जिसमें उनको कैश मिल सकता है. अगर वो कैश नहीं चाहते हैं तो दे कैन गेट वाउचर ऑफ लाइक अजियो, मिंत्रा एंड ऑल. Now further we will proceed by my teammates.
Good afternoon everyone. Myself Anurag Bhardwaj and I will explain dependencies. So what are dependencies on what our application is based on? So first of all we'll talk about API. So what is an API? API stands for Application Programming Interface. What it does is, suppose we are ordering some food from Zomato and there is no satellite, we know there is no satellite for Zomato, and Zomato link their when we order the food, Zomato is linked with Google Maps, and because of the help of API, we can trace our food. And in voice translation, API helps in the translating of our language to other language. The second key role is voice interaction. There are many people who are old age and they find it difficult to type. That's why the feature of voice interaction is also introduced. And the showstopper, what it is bug can cause application to stop. And everybody knows there is a bug and an error in any application, and that's where the feedback method comes in. In feedback method, the user who is using our applications gives the feedback, and we work on our applications. Because of that, he can redeem the vouchers, and he can redeem the vouchers. The second point here comes is internet connection. If there is no internet connection, the application won't be work, and this is it. Thank you so much. If anybody have any questions, you can ask.
Which kind of language barrier you are overcoming?
Sir, as जैसे हम हिंदी में जैसे कुछ तमिल स्टूडेंट्स हैं या हिंदी के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, they wanna learn तमिल, तो वो तमिल को नहीं सीख सकते बिकॉज उनको लैंग्वेजेस में इश्यूज होंगे, तो उनके लैंग्वेज बैरियर्स के इश्यूज को ओवरकम करने के लिए.
Dear, what is your novelty of your work? What you are going to do? Because there are number of application software present today. Yes. If you will see, there is a Google Translate. Google Translate provides 250 languages, yes, in which you will write just English and let it translate directly into another, yes, language. So novelty of the work. What is the novelty of your work?
Just like some many applications are there, but we will provide some kind of user-friendly things. Like it's small
Google
child.
Translate is much more user-friendly.
But sir, we will link our application with I will introduce the API concept.
API
will
also
link.
using in the Google Translate. Dear, just I want to show you this is my mobile Google Translate. Yes, I am using for converting the language in any Urdu.
Sir, we can't compete with the legends. Sir, we are just relying on the feedbacks. Sir, feedbacks पे ये हमारी application develop हो गया. As we feed a small child, then it grows. Sir, जैसे हम यहाँ पे feedbacks लेंगे, then it can develop ना. हम अब legend से beat नहीं कर रहे हैं. हिंदी to English, English to Hindi, then that gonna work. ये बहुत अच्छे से work करेगा translate पे, but हिंदी to तमिल नहीं work करता. Sir, इतना easily Google Translate पे अभी नहीं है sir working. तो that's वो feedback जब आएगा user का आएगा तो वो धीरे-धीरे करके develop होगा ना sir application.
And you are giving that idea title is translation app. This is some basic topic ना. आप देखो Google में search करो translation app डालते ही बहुत. तो idea should be unique. जो automatically click करेगी yes, this is different from the others.
Thank you.
Our next team is Tiny Coders. Please come on the stage.
Today, I, Anandita, will be leading a team named Tiny Coders, and the topic for our problem statement is the traffic light negotiation and perception-based detection. So the idea title is the road safety system. We have designed this logic for the smooth functioning of roads and can help in the prevention of road accidents. We can detect according to the circumstances and then can implement according to the situation. Now, Yash Thakur will be presenting the idea for the problem statement.
Good afternoon, everyone. So here let's see an example. We are having a crossroad with 4 ways, and in India, you know, there are traffic rules, but no one follows them. Exceptionally, like when police person is there, people will stop. But on another way, at nights, or even in the morning, people used to just drive away, don't follow the lights. So here we are just enforcing the traffic laws again by using some barricades which will prevent the persons from just jumping the red lights.
Over to Dipanshu for telling all the technology stacks that we have used.
This is the Arduino using the Arduino and jumper wires and servo motor use basically उसके लिए स्पाइस के लिए जो अप एंड डाउन करेंगे और बैरिकेडिंग के लिए अप एंड डाउन के बैरिकेडिंग होगी और RFID सेंसर बेसिकली एमरजेंसी में एम्बुलेंस आती है तो उसको ट्रैफिक लाइट को क्लियर करवाने के लिए तो एम्बुलेंस RFID कोड उसका सेकंड पर्सन उतरेगा एम्बुलेंस से जो हेल्पर होता है वो RFID कोड की सेंसर होता है वो आपको रेड लाइट पे सेंसर हमने लगाया हुआ है तो वहाँ टैप करेगा तो लाइट ग्रीन हो जाएगी बेसिकली और जैसे वो ग्रीन होगी तो ट्रैफिक क्लियर हो जाएगा.
Thank you so much, respected guests. This was our PPT, and if you have any questions.
You are considering only the one case. If we consider it a choke, suppose.
Okay, sir.
Then how you will resolve this problem?
Okay, so sir, once the suppose the light is red and we have to turn it green. So, and in case there.
I'm not asking only on the one way. You have shown the four-way paths.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Suppose the same is in the second side and third
yes,
side
on the
and fourth
right side.
How will control it?
Suppose the right side is green and this one is red. So in case the vehicle is standing here on this particular region and the ambulance, so he have to wait. The other person will be touching the card on that particular.
That's why I am asking the latency time.
Okay, so that will be around 10
seconds.
seconds.
How you will decide the latency time? Do you know about the formula for calculating latency time and delay time? You must use that, na? Because you are using the four-way path. Suppose one is coming from the directly from the same road.
Opposite road.
Opposite road. और यहाँ से भी गाड़ी जा रही है, वहाँ से भी आ रही है, and from left and right. So delay time क्या लोगे? Latency time क्या लोगे?
So mainly हमने जो decide किया था that was 10 seconds after the hooter buzzes.
At the same time दोनों तरफ से buzzer हो जाता है. Then collide will be there.
So sir जिसने पहले touch किया होगा that will be considerable. We can use the if-else condition.
You are avoiding the traffic congestion. You are avoiding the accident और आप उसको promote कर रहे हो.
So we are avoiding the accidents.
तो avoiding कर रहे हो ना तो आप तो कह रहे हो कि accident होगा. You understood my case?
Yes, I understood.
Is there any idea in your backup?
No, sir. For the in the same situation, no, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now, may I please invite the team Loads of Logic.
We are going to give a solution on a problem statement titled Smart Fuel Consumption Minority System for a Smart Vehicle. So our team name is BJ Maps, and our team theme name is Smart Vehicle. So next PPT will be explained by the Prateek.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Prateek. So basically our goal is to tackle the difficulty जो हम डे टू डे लाइफ में अपनी फेस करते हैं. जब भी हम कहीं अननोन प्लेस जाते हैं तो मैप का सहारा लेते हैं कि भाई जहाँ हमको नहीं पता रास्ता तो मैप में रास्ता डाल दिया उसको फॉलो करते हैं. लेकिन जब हमारा फ्यूल ख़त्म हो जाता है तो हम क्या करते हैं, यूजुअली हम मैनुअली उसको सेट करते हैं कि आसपास फ्यूल कैंप्स ढूंढते हैं. तो हमारा जो गोल है या जो हमारा प्रोजेक्ट है वो इसी पे बेस्ड है कि हम उस चीज़ को सॉल्व करें प्रॉब्लम. वो ऑटोमेटिकली आपको शो आपको मैनुअली जाके ना करना पड़े. जब आप अपने मैप पे हो, आप नेविगेट कर रहे हो, उसके अकॉर्डिंगली चल रहे हो, तो आपको आसपास जितने भी फ्यूल कैंप्स हो, जो हमारा प्रेफर्ड है वो अभी CNG है, पर आगे आने वाले टाइम में हम उसको धीरे धीरे करके सारे फ्यूल जो भी अवेलेबल होंगे उनको ऐड ऑन कर देंगे. वो आपको ऑटोमेटिकली मैप में शो करे और बताता रहे कि कितनी कितनी दूरी पे है वो, ताकि आपको अलग से मैनुअली जो सरदर्दी है वो ख़त्म हो जाए और आप टेंशन फ्री रहो कि हाँ मेरे पास फ्यूल कैंप है आसपास, आपको अलग से ढूंढने की ज़रूरत ना पड़े. सो हमारा आइडिया जो है अब उसका अप्रोच ये रहेगा कि जैसे उसका ऐप का फर्स्टली द मेन पेज, देन द CNG फाइंडर, देन द कॉस्ट फाइंडर, देन द गूगल नेविगेटर एंड देन द पेमेंट ऑप्शन. And the further presentation will be carried on by Bhavya.
So BG Maps is an approach. It is an application to provide the user or public to find CNG pump stations nearby, so that they can reduce the time for whenever they are going on a next trip. So BG Maps can also help the user or public to have a sustainable driving during the next trip they have.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now I will discuss about the appearance of BG Maps. So there will be 5 phases. All are the interlinked. First, their home page. In this, below the car, there is a button. When you click on this button, the second page will be overlinked, and in this there will be a location wise. Like if you are in Delhi and you have to go on a trip, so you can check whether the price of CNG की दिल्ली में कितनी है और आफ्टर लाइक चंडीगढ़ में कितनी आएगी, तो आप उसके हिसाब से अपनी प्लानिंग कर सकते हो कि आपका कितना फेयर रहेगा उस हिसाब से. देन सेकंड वन इज द मैप वेयर यू कैन फाइंड द वेयर द गैस स्टेशन अवेलेबल, एंड थर्ड ऑप्शन इज द payment gate where you can pay by online if you want to pay online, and the last phase is the confirmation page where you will show the confirm the
Jury members and faculty, we are ready for the questioning.
Why the people is going to prefer? They all ready. They have the app.
Sir, it is very it is very easier to find petrol pumps because when you are on a highway, billboards or they mark that at this very particular distance next petrol pump will come, but for CNG they doesn't have any billboard or many people.
Why we are going to download the another app?
So BG Maps, it also has a payment method linked to it, so that when the user uses BG Map, first he will have to register himself by filling all the details including his banking.
आपको समझ में आ रहा है क्या पूछ रहे हैं? वो ये कह रहे हैं कि कई बार ऐसा होता है कि आपने उसको पेमेंट के साथ लिंक कर दिया है. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि दो CNG stations हैं A and B. A may be charging something different and B may be charging something different. Now I am as a customer, I am little careful. मुझे देखना है कि मैं A पे जाऊँ या B पे जाऊँ, तो उसमें कई बार price may be a concern, right?
मैम
will add that section.
जो हमारा सेकंड फेज है, जो आप क्लिक करोगे वहाँ पे अपना आपको लोकेशन डालने की आप करंटली कहाँ पे हो. आपको दोनों स्टेशन बता देगा आसपास कि कौन सा आपको कि एक 76 रुपीज पे कर रहा है, एक 78. हाँ, वो अवेलेबल है. वो सेकंड पेज पे आपको वहाँ पे शो कर देगा लोकेशन डालते ही कि आपका 76 आपको यूज करना है, 78 यूज करना है.
Dear, how you will get the price rate from the different stations?
सर ऐसे
will use data.
Which data, which technique you will use to get?
Google.
Again, you are going to Google. Why you are using these BG Maps?
Sir, because
why you are showing the dependency on the Google Maps?
Thank you.
Next team is Matrix, headed by Nakul.
Good afternoon, guys. Me and my team members are presenting a PPT on topic waste management system.
So as you can see, we have described the type of sensors we are going to use. First, we are going to use ultrasonic sensor. It's going to detect the presence of a person, basically, and it will tell the dustbin to open or close. Then the moisture sensor will basically separate biodegradable and non-biodegradable substances. The other ultrasonic sensor is going to move. Basically, एक room होगा. अगर room में दीवार होगी तो वो detect कर लेगा और वहाँ से अपनी लोकेशन डायरेक्शन चेंज कर लेगा. एंड ये जो अल्ट्रासोनिक सेंसर होगा, ये बेसिकली हमारे जो टायर्स हैं वो हमारे सर्वो मोटर से अटैच होंगे, तो वो सर्वो मोटर को बता देगा कब मूव करना है, कब स्टॉप होना है.
लाइक हमारे यहाँ पर डस्टबिन होते हैं और हम पास में बैठे होते हैं, तो हमें आलस आ जाता है कि हम लोग क्यों उठ के जाए, सिर्फ हम यहीं पे फेंक देते हैं. तो हम लोग सोच रहे हैं कि हम एक रोबोटिक डस्टबिन बनाएं जो इधर उधर घूमेगा, और जब वो पास में आया तो बंदा जो है अपना डस्टबिन घर पर फेंक देगा उसमें, और जैसे ही वो फिल होता है तो वो अपने एक अथॉरिटी को सेंड कर देगा मैसेज कि मैं फिल हो चुका हूँ और मेरे को आके खाली कर दीजिए.
इसमें बेसिकली हमारी प्रॉब्लम ये आ सकती है कि बायोडिग्रेडेबल और नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल को सेपरेट करने में. सपोज एक प्लास्टिक बॉटल है, इन केस अगर वो बाहर से ड्राई नहीं हुई तो वो बायोडिग्रेडेबल में चल जाएगी, विच इज़ अ ग्रेट ड्रॉबैक. सो वी आर गोना वर्क ऑन इट.
लेकिन कैसे करेगा? हाउ इट इज गोइंग टू सेपरेट?
हम इसमें एक IR सेंसर लगाएंगे जो देखेगा कि अगर वो बायोडिग्रेडेबल है तो उसको एक जगह मतलब एक लीड होएगी जो
एयर में जाकर उसको है ना,
यस,
उसको थ्रो करेगा, है ना.
यस,
व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू ड्रॉप द गार्बेज है,
लाइक हमारे एक लीड होएगी जो सर्वो मोटर से कनेक्ट होएगी. अगर वो बायोडिग्रेडेबल है तो सर्वो मोटर ऐसे कर देगा.
So have you developed any prototype model, anything?
No sir, actually we didn't have to make anything.
Okay, how we will separate these biodegradable parts?
By using the IR sensors or moisture sensors, we separate it.
Moisture sensors. Sometimes we have some dust which are mix of your moisture and as well as आप समझ सकते हो सूखा भी है और गीला भी है, तो how we will distinguish between these? some part of dust is in between these. सूखा भी है और गीला भी है. How you will identify? आप कह रहे हो ना सेंसर हो गया जो सिर्फ मॉइस्चर को ही डिटेक्ट करता है, लेकिन कई ऐसी चीज़ें होती हैं जिसमें दोनों के काइंड ऑफ होते हैं. नहीं, अंडरस्टैंडेबल नहीं है, पर आप माइक दें इनका.
सर ओके, आईआर सेंसर्स होता है वो हीट भी डिटेक्ट कर सकते हैं तो
Which sensor?
आईआर.
Full form?
Sir, I just know the use. It can be used to detect heat or the distance.
You don't know about the sensor. Actually, infrared sensor जो होते हैं वो सिर्फ हर एक ऑब्जेक्ट को आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए होते हैं. आप उसमें डिस्टिंग्विश कैसे करोगे कि ये मॉइस्चर है, ये बिना मॉइस्चर का है? That is the problem. Na, suppose this is a dustbin. I am putting something in this. So how will you identify? How will you distinguish in between these? कि ये मॉइस्चर वाला है, ये नहीं है.
यस सर, ये नहीं है अभी हमें पता, बट हम इसको कुछ ना कुछ आइडिया लगा के करेंगे. थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू.
The next team is the Hack Backpackers.
A very good afternoon to Dean sir, respected teachers and my dear friends, and also to judges. In the current world, electric vehicles are now famous for their new technology and comfort, but it takes a lot of time to get fully charged. Moreover, the charging stations are not available everywhere. So this is our problem. So the solution is like in electric car, like in normal cars, जो मैम हमारा पीछे का जो हमारे रियर टायर होते हैं वो फोर्स करते हैं, देन वो मूव करते हैं, उसकी फोर्सेस की मदद से हमारे आगे वाले टायर मूव करते हैं. सो मैम इसकी मदद से हम आगे वाले दो टायर्स पे जॉइंट करके एक मोटर लगा सकते हैं जिसकी मदद से इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट हो, एंड मैम उसमें हम बैटरी अटैच करके उसमें हम बैटरी जॉइन कर सकते हैं जिसकी मदद से मैम जब एक अगर बैटरी ख़त्म होगी हमारी तो मैम दूसरी बैटरी ऑटोमेटिकली जब कार चल रही होगी हमारी तो दूसरी बैटरी ऑटोमेटिकली चार्ज होती रहेगी.
So you are showing in this car how it working? Can you explain it?
सर इसमें एक मोटर की शाफ्ट मूव कर रही है, देन उसके साथ से तो दूसरी मोटर की शाफ्ट है वो भी रबर से अटैच है गियर से. तो सर देन अगर फर्स्ट मोटर मूव कर रही है तो सेकेंडली ऑटोमेटिकली मूव करेगी. फर्स्ट जो है वो टायर्स को भी मूव करेगी एंड सेकंड मोटर को भी मूव करेगी, और सर सेकंड मोटर ऑटोमेटिकली करंट भी जनरेट करेगी जिसकी मदद से हमारी बैटरी चार्ज हो पाए.
Okay, you are using for just charging your battery of the car.
Yes sir.
Can we implement these concept into your bike and all other
Yes, sir.
vehicles?
Yes sir.
Sir is asking from outside of this country, India.
No, sir.
I have a suggestion for you.
Okay, sir.
Just you can check that how many electricity it is being charged. So you can get a panel there, and with the help of software, you can display it onto this car.
हाँ सर, ये हमने कुछ add-on ideas रखे हुए हैं.
ये
Even हम
add-on
लोगों ने
ideas को रखो ताकि आप लोग इसको further improvise कर सको. Future perspective के हिसाब से देखा जाए तो आप क्या कर सकते हो कि कितनी बैटरी चार्ज हुई, ये कहाँ डिस्प्ले होगा, पैनल पे होगा.
Yes, sir.
और ये कैसे करोगे with the help of coding.
Yes sir.
Okay, that you can use for the future work.
Okay.
Okay, the next team is Gryffindors, headed by Sudipto.
Today we are here to present you all a presentation, or we can say present you a solution of USI, that is unique student identification. And now I would like to call Dhruv to continue the presentation.
Hi guys, good morning everyone. My name is Dhruv and I am going to talk to you about unique student identifier. A unique student identifier is typically a number of code assigned to students enrolled in a public school that allow states, educations, agencies, districts, schools, college, institutions, research and others to monitor, track, organize and transfer student records more efficiently and reliably.
Pros of USI. Make many organizations have opened their gates to simplify procedure by reducing human efforts. This software is eco-friendly. It means less paperwork, efficient, control over student data.
What is your topic? Unique student
identity.
Identify and
Student identity and student profile system.
You have said you have used the topic USI. What is USI exactly?
Sir, USI means the student identity, unique student identity, that every student should have a unique identity. Just like example in TIAS, in Tecnia, we have TIAS ID. So it is valid for only TIAS. But USI will give a unique ID for every students in all over India. For
How
that,
you can say that the Tecnia ID is only valid for the Tecnia Institute?
because Tecnia ID, so TIAS ID is just like our roll number. Every students have unique. It's like primary key for every student. Sir. It's where when we were not given our roll number, we were just called by just our TIAS IDs.
Suppose number of the students after completing the degree goes for the outside for the studies abroad. So how they are recognize it whether this is a student of Indian or other countries?
Sir, can you please pardon the question?
ये जो चीज़ आप बता रहे हैं ना यूनिक स्टूडेंट आइडेंटिफाई ये तो आपका अभी भी होता है यूनिक स्टूडेंट आइडेंटिफिकेशन सपोज समवन स्टूडेंट्स हैड अप्लाई इन द अब्रॉड फॉर द हायर स्टडीज they will identify with your registration that is on your marksheet पे registration होता है उससे identify हो जाता है there is another concept of DigiLocker also give you a unique identification number so how your project is different from these NAT as well as DigiLocker?
Sir, yes. The first that you said the NAT about NAT. Sir, problem ये हो जाता है सर बच्चे जिनको पता जैसे आपने NAT हमें नहीं पता था NAT के बारे में तो सर हमने उसमें हमने अपलोड नहीं किया अपने डॉक्यूमेंट्स बट सर ये जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स जो ये यूनिक आइडेंटिटी होगा ये मे बी जो एजुकेशन सिस्टम होगा जो स्कूल में पढ़ रहा होगा जिस कॉलेज में पढ़ रहा होगा उनकी ड्यूटीज़ होगी कि बच्चा ग्रेजुएशन जब करने के बाद ये डिटेल्स गवर्नमेंट तक पहुंचाए
ये यही तो मैंडेटरी किया है नेट के अंदर गवर्नमेंट ने यही मैंडेटरी किया है ईच एंड एवरी कॉलेज एंड यूनिवर्सिटी मस्ट हैव टू अपलोड ऑल द डॉक्यूमेंट्स ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स ऑन टू नेट विच यूनिकली आइडेंटिफाई योर आइडेंटिटी if you apply in the abroad you don't need to be sure that I am the Indian student this registration number is sufficient okay
sir
your idea is not the novel okay thank you
okay sir thank you
Next team is Loads of Logic, headed by Jasnoor Singh.
My name is Jasnoor Singh, leader of teams Loads of Logic. Along with team members Yugam Grover, Swati Chandola, Amit Sharma, Atif Khan and Siddhant Gulati. We will talk about on the topic voice controlled smart vehicle, which will focus on the benefits on physically challenged people from this project. Well, in today's time, a lot of advances have been made which have changed the life of physically challenged people so easy that they can operate so many activities in their house from one place. Talking about a robotic vacuum cleaner with some sort of commands, it can clean your home very efficiently and effectively. How it would be if the same thing happened here, that a physically challenged person could drive the car on his own and easily travel anywhere. Now I would like to hand it over to Swati Chandola. Over to you, Swati.
So here is how this whole idea will be implemented. So the very first point is input of the voice command through Android app. An Android mobile will work as the agent for voice command given to Arduino microcontroller through the help of a specific voice control app. This will work as intermediate between the smart vehicles and the person itself. Following up with speed control of the vehicles, the purpose of this part is to secure the driver and vehicle from different hurdles.
Dear, what you are going to propose in your project, Smart Vehicle Adventures, what you are going to propose?
सर बेसिकली हम स्मार्ट व्हीकल्स में जैसे एक सॉफ्टवेयर एम्बेड करेंगे और उसको रन कैसे करेंगे एक एंड्रॉयड ऐप के थ्रू जिसमें हम वॉइस कमांड यूज़र देगा.
Which kind of software you are going to implement?
सर बेसिकली हम एक वॉइस कमांड जो वॉइस कमांड्स को स्पीच टेक्स्ट में और टेक्स्ट में कन्वर्ट करेगा एंड देन ऑर्डिनो के थ्रू माइक्रो कंट्रोलर से कंट्रोल करके.
It has been already implemented. There are a lot of softwares, ना?
Yes sir.
So how it is unique idea?
सर बेसिकली हमने यूनिक का ऐसा नहीं सोचा लेकिन हमने सोचा कि हम एक हेल्प करें.
नहीं आइडिया इज ओके बट सपोज इफ यू गो टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल दे विल आस्क व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू इम्प्लीमेंट व्हाट प्रोटोटाइप यू आर गोइंग टू यूज सो व्हाट यू विल एक्सप्लेन.
सर बेसिकली प्रोटोटाइप के लिए सर एक्चुअली हमारे मेंटोर जो हैं डॉक्टर दीपक सोंगे सर उनकी स्पेशलाइजेशन है आईओटी में इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स में तो वो हमें गाइड करेंगे इसके थ्रू एंड
गाइड करेंगे लेकिन आप टेक्नोलॉजी तो बता ही नहीं रहे ना क्या यूज करने वाले हो.
बेसिकली सर वो ऑर्डिनो एंड यूज करके हम
यूज कर रहे हो
हमको सिखाएंगे कि कैसे बनाना है.
यूज द टॉपिक स्मार्ट व्हीकल एडवेंचर्स व्हाट इट मीन एडवेंचर्स फॉर किसके लिए एडवेंचर्स हो रहा है Don't worry. Okay, thank you, students.
Thank you, sir.
Our last team for today is Texters, headed by Chirag.
Are here to present the solution on one of the most common problem, that is crime. We are known as texters, and as you know that the crime rate has been increasing day by day. So we texters have tried to make an app that will definitely reduce the crime and violence in our country. बेसिकली हमने ये एक डेवलप किया है जिससे एप्लीकेशन से लोगों को ये पता विक्टिम के नियरेस्ट एनजीओ, नियरेस्ट पुलिस स्टेशन एज वेल एज उसके इमरजेंसी कॉन्टैक्ट्स को पॉपअप अलर्ट फटाफट से पहुंच जाएगा. इवन जो उसके लोकेलिटी के बिल्कुल साथ उसके विक्टिम के एरिया में जो लोग होंगे उन पे भी पॉपअप एप्लीकेशन मैसेज पहुंच जाएगा.
फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम द चिराग. You have used here, there the spelling there. Why you have not changed it?
Sorry, sir, for that.
Okay, second question. Yes, suppose I am a crime person and I am using this app. So how you will identify it? कि भी मैं पर्सन वो ठीक हूँ कि नहीं हूँ.
तो सर हम जो NGOs हैं वो NGOs एक ग्रुप बनाएगी सिर्फ उन ऑथेंटिकेशन पीपल का जो हेल्प कर रहे हैं या फिर उनका जो पास्ट है या फिर फ्यूचर है वो कोई भी क्राइम से रिलेटेड ना हो. तो एक स्पेसिफिक ग्रुप बनेगा और हमारे 2 पोर्टल बनेंगे, एक यूज़र का, एक सिंपल यूज़र और एक हेल्पर का. तो NGOs असाइन करेगी कुछ ग्रुप्स को जो उस एरिया में हेल्प करेंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल एक स्ट्रीट है जहाँ पे 100 लोग रहते हैं तो NGOs जाएगी और उस 100 लोगों में से 10 बंदों को सिलेक्ट करेगी जो उस गली में हेल्प कर सकते हैं.
नहीं, दैट इज ये कि हेल्प कर सकते हैं.
यस सर.
अब जो आप कह रहे हो कि आपने ये ऐप दिया और यही ऐप एक नॉर्मल पीपल यूज करेगा. सो मान लो नॉर्मल पीपल जो है वो खुद क्राइम करने वाला है.
यस सर.
देन
तो सर जो अगर जैसे तो सर दैट्स व्हाई वी हैव मेड 2 लॉगिन्स, वन फॉर विक्टिम एंड वन फॉर हेल्पर. सो अगर सर जैसे कि
डियर जस्ट थिंक ओवर इट कि मान लो सपोज आप ही लोकेलिटी में हो, यू हैव टोटल 6 पीपल्स इन द लोकेलिटी. आप में से कईयों ने रजिस्टर किया. किसके लिए रजिस्टर किया? फर्स्ट ग्रुप क्या बोला था आपने?
हेल्पर एंड
हेल्पर. सपोज दीज 3 आर द हेल्पर्स एंड दी 3 आर द विक्टिम.
ओके.
नहीं, कौन करेगा? मुझे थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करो.
तो अगर इनका साथ कुछ गलत होता है तो ये एक SOS भेजेंगे जो कि
Who will do the crime? ये तो करेंगे नहीं क्राइम. Suppose करो. Nivanshu is doing the crime.
Nivanshu is doing the crime.
And he has also using this app.
He is using the app.
Yes.
Okay. But if he is doing the crime and victim is she, then she will call the police.
क्यों? वो क्राइम करने वाला भी तो कर सकता है. फॉल्स मैसेज भेज सकता है कि यस मेरे साथ क्राइम हो रहा है जबकि वो खुद इन्वॉल्व है.
अगर
How will identify it?
वो तो अगर वो क्राइम कर रहा है तो वो पहले बात कॉल नहीं करेगा किसी को भी.
क्यों नहीं करेगा? It might be some false
ना?
message he can send. Thank you from my side. Okay, thank you.
Announce the results. Dipanshu Tomar and his team.